Okay, it's the next day.
But it's always a struggle. I mean, these forces are always...
You got Christine fixed?
It's just too much to think about. We have to. I know, we do have to. I mean, one of the things that's always...
Yeah. So the springs are going in. This is a Briggs & Stratton valve spring compressor. I welded a nut on the top of it, and I just tightened it down crazily, but it is working because I didn't want to have to buy the tool. So I'll keep going on that, get these back in, get the tappets into it, get the cam into it. Try to get some stuff done today. Getting there. Getting there. Alright, let's see what this pretty copper gasket's going to look like. Pretty. Huh. I think I'm upside down. There we go. That's more better, I think. Let's see if it should go this way. I think so. Yeah, I'm right. There we go. That's more better. Alright. Getting pretty. Getting pretty. Shop's a mess. I ain't got time. Ain't got time to really do this right. So I'll just rush it and do it wrong, you know. Just building a motor. No big deal. Where's my anti-seize? I guess I'll put oil on them. Okay, so we're getting there. Went into town and got some bolts and nuts and some of the zinc additive crap they said I need to do for this new motor. So I sprayed that all inside the valve cover area, and now I'm dumping the rest of it in the belly and put some in that. It's just coming together. I don't think I've got it in me that, and it's Mother's Day, so I don't think I'm going to get time to even put the motor in. So that's alright. I need to slow down. But it's pretty much there. Had to go to the farm store and go get me some nuts and bolts. Yeah, I know. But see, I figure since this motor was used in tractors and stuff and industrial stuff, I go into the farm store for bolts and nuts are only, appropriate. Plus, it's only these. It'll be okay. It'll be fine, guys. Chill out. And I'm still using the original studs in the head. So, yeah. Getting there. About 2 in the morning, I did some of that crappy pinstriping you guys see. So, I used Rust-Oleum paint and some brushes I bought off eBay. I'm just some beginner. Good enough to look cool enough to me, but I can tell real quality and my quality, and I got shaky hands, and I'm a novice, so whatever. I did that one. Yeah, I just, Kafka, and then a Mac, 00, and I've cut it down some. I need to cut it down more. And then I just go to Walmart or wherever and I use those paints, which I know they suck, but cheap. I'm not good enough to do it with $20 a quarter of a quart. They sell the stuff like it's horse semen. It's like, jeez, you want enough money for that? Okay, well, I'm going to put the intake on and get that bolted on.
Hit the road with Sing Along Classic Rock, timeless children's favorites, and family-friendly
getting up in there and getting the nut started and then wrenching all that.
All right.
I need a 1/2 inch. There we go.
And what should we do about this car?
We're going to be working late.
What?
We're going to be working late.
Why?
It's going to need a lot of work.
Look at that screw up there. That screw can go up there, and that tire can go up there.
Yep. You're right.
Because we got to get this tire off and get a new tire on this one.
Oh, I can't afford a new tire.
Why?
Oh, that just broke. We broke, Oliver. This motor's taking all our money.
Why?
Because it costs a lot of money to get all the parts together.
Can you get more?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think we might be done under here, Oliver.
Can I have that? Hey, don't put all the stuff on my stuff.
There is a
I'll put this
screw or
right
two
there.
that's going. That's to be expected, isn't it?
I respect for this.
Yep. Be careful, don't get dirt in your eye. Is that what you just did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just for a little bit.
Okay. Is that loose?
Ew.
Did you get it tightened up?
Yeah, I think so. Are you done with that?
Yep. You want to get under there and I'll move that rug? Here. Hours later, and everything's together, and the starter wanted to get mad, and so is all the connections, because they're like, what? So I don't know if I'm getting spark yet. I haven't heard a pop. So alright, so I'm back at it today, and yeah, it fired off 3 hits last night, and it's this starter just will not get this thing going fast enough. The cables are just worn out. So went and got me some new 2-gauge, and we'll make some new starter cables, and I'm going to take the starter off and let it run freewheel or freewheel, and let the contacts kind of get cleaned back up again after a year or two of it sitting not running, and see if we can get this thing running today. So now I've decided to turn the starter apart, even though I don't have any prior background in doing that, or I'm just like everybody else. Oh, starter's weak, go buy a new one. No one's got these, So I could order a brush kit. I found a rebuild kit. But that depends, like, is the coils here good? Are the coils in here good? That's what the brushes look like. So I'm going to clean them up with a little sandpaper. I did that on here. That. Clean that up a little bit. I don't know. And then I was taking, the screws out for these, and I'm using my impact screwdriver, and I break my flathead bit. There's just no way I screwed that timing up. So, got to be the starter. Starter's got to be bad. So I'm just having fun today, pinstriping stuff. I made a battery holder out of a metal ruler. So, kind of giving everything the loves. Because I can't do anything else. Sunday. Nothing I can do. So yeah. What's up, mister? I don't know how there's rust. Let's see if I can... You guys see all that? Look at that, huh? Let's see if I can get my phone to... There we go. Look at all that. How the hell... I'm worried that... So, as you see, there's no motor in the engine bay. Oliver's pretending still. And the story is I think I got bad torque readings on old studs or old bolts, putting that flathead on, and sucked water through the gasket because we checked it all. So I satin blacked some stuff in the engine bay, and I painted the radiator shroud, and I'm going to do a lace paint job on it. We'll see how it turns out. I may end up hating it. Hope not, but I should like it. That way it'll match the back. Someone's got a train horn on their truck. So yeah, that's the update. Not much of one. Okay, got that sprayed the way I want now. Take these magnets off. Okay. Okay, motor's back, and this is what it looks like after it went through the tank again. So I'm wire wheeling and trying to feather edge all this paint that's been blasted off because it got magnafluxed again, and he washed it all down again and the whole nine. And I paid him to do the whole damn thing. Just put the whole damn motor together, and I'm not messing with heads or anything in it anymore. I'm done. You know, $800 mistake. Yeah. The mistake, I put it together, and I used old studs and an old motor, and I didn't get them, torqued down right, I don't think. Probably got false torque readings. It's the only thing we can see, because it didn't show anything in the fluxing, so don't know. No cracks anywhere. So now it's on him if something happens. Cool.
Yeah?
Yep. Do it up. Nope. Leave it in neutral. Right off.
I can do it.
Give it gas. Light, light, light. We got it, buddy. She's running. Don't shift it. Don't play with that shifter, 'cause it'll move now. It's running, Oliver! Okay, let it just idle. Finally. Yep. Don't play with that shifter. It'll hurt Dad. Let me give her some fluid. Yeah! Oh, so happy.
Hey, can I go clean one?
Yeah, once I get water in it. I need to get some water in it.
We gotta let it sit for a little bit, bud. She's real tired. That would hurt on her.
Got to put a little water, gotta put the radiator and all that stuff in, and then I'll put water in it, and we'll start it back up, and I'll let you vroom vroom it, okay? Okay. Yeah, those are rusty.
Oh, it smells
sitting.
hot.
Yeah, she's burning off all that paint off the exhaust.
Does it need brakes?
No, it's just they're rusty, like your car when it sits too long. Yeah.
We need to get Father's gas. Can we get some ice cream too in the car?
That sounds.
It's too late, baby.
I think it's too late for
Yeah,
ice
it's
cream.
10:15.
Uh-oh, come on, girl.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Just turn around.
Oh, I'll get her to the gas station.
Hey, Daddy, what's up? Hey, Daddy.
I don't know. She's just getting herself back into going.
Are you feeling worried
I
yucky.
know,
I
it
don't
does.
like
It stinks, doesn't it?
Oh my god.
You think Casey's is open?
Oh my
Why are they
gosh,
not
I don't
open?
know.
Did they just close or something?
I don't know.
I bet they did. Oh, gas is on this side of the car, ain't it?
I don't know.
It's on your side.
It's on your side, Mommy.
Oh my gosh. Can you still get gas?
Yeah. We got it going. A lot better. Vacuum advance was plugged up. So now the timing's going along with RPM and she's running real good like she needs to.
We got a new engine now. Now it starts.
Yep. Now we get to go cruise.
We're going around the block again.
So okay, here we are. I'll do a little update. I've had the car running. I've had it on the road, and I forgot after some plus years that it needed a new seal in that transmission. So there's the block. It's been tore back down, ran through a machine again, magnafluxed, honed, valve job now, and then I just had the machine shop put the whole damn thing together, minus me putting the alternator, mounts, distributor, oil filter, carb, manifold stuff on to the block. So yeah, I'll have a bunch of video to put online. Guys, I haven't had time. I don't even have time to edit. I mean, so I just do these little update videos for you, and I'm sorry I'm not putting time into them. I will get to it. I just need time. So, yeah, man, I took it for a drive, and I mean, this thing would just piss. And what I found out, whatever I did with the old seal, I don't know. There it is over there. The old seal, the spring that's on the inside, when I finally got the seal out, it is gone. So that's why that thing was leaking so bad. It's kind of boogered up now. I used my puller to yank that seal out. And I got it from Northwest Transmissions. I called Andy Birnbaum, and they're like, we've got a whole kit, but we don't have just the seal. So let us just tell you who to go to. So they told me Fatsco and this Northwest. And this Northwest was, boom. He's like, this is it, $17. This is exactly what you need. I called another supplier and kind of got the runaround. And, oh, can you pull it apart and get a part number off of it? And blah, blah, blah. And as you saw on that thing, there ain't no part number on it. So... And then he wanted inner and outer dimensions, and it's like, well, how am I going to trust myself on doing that? There is some kind of number on there, ain't there? But you can't read it. $211.20, whatever. So there is a part number. I'm an asshole. Anyway, so new seal is in there. Put that back in. The flange for the exhaust is warped, and it blew my new gasket right out of it. So I've got to get I got to figure out a game plan to reflange that by myself tonight. And what time is it? I don't know. I'd like to put the motor right back in tonight. And I got a shop kitty. I don't know whose cat it is, but he's real nice. Real nice cat. Aren't you? So anyway, yeah, that's the update, boys. So when I get this thing running, I'll do a proper video, and Oliver was over the moon. I've got some really good video of Oliver getting to start the car, and just he loved it. But again, I apologize. I've had no time to. I've got hours and hours and hours of GoPro footage and phone footage that need spliced together to make sense, and I'm just I ain't got no time to do it. So yeah, there it is, boys. So we'll get this thing put back together, and I'll hopefully get something to you that's better than just a crappy video like this. Thanks for watching. Okay, so to wrap this video up, it's done, it's back together. What I don't have video of, because I just did not care to do it anymore, was I had to pull the motor a third time. You know, I forgot to do the seal on the back of the transmission, so yeah, there was a 2 a.m. up till 2 a.m. to do it. Northwest Transmission had the seal, sent me the thing for like $17 or something like that. I ordered it on Tuesday, I got it on Thursday, so I just stayed up Thursday night and went all the way through and ripped the motor out and put it back in for a $17 thing. So runs great, no drips. I plan on next things are little things like horns aren't working again, but the relay's clacking, it's not in the switch. I want to make the trunk look pretty. Heater knob, the cable's frozen, so it's just on hot all the time, so even if you're driving around, you open up the vents, you can kind of feel it. And I thought about blocking off the heater core in the meantime, but that's what I'm talking about. You can't, won't do nothing. But yeah, it runs real good. I'd love to have a brand new carburetor, but that's a hard thing to find. That's not $500. Yeah. See, it's got a little bit of blib, 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 blib. Once you run it for a while and kind of get it to eat through that gas, like it's flooding itself, I don't think the choke's working well. But motor's silent, sounds great. You know, so learn from mistakes, just have the whole freaking motor done, blah blah blah. I made a mistake, I'm human, dumb. So I put that up there with magnets, went and got that sign at Hobby Lobby, pretty sweet. So I'm gonna put some industrial glue of some sort on the magnets to leave it up there so it doesn't fall down. And I like how it stands off of the hood. I like that. So yeah, there it is, guys. Sorry for all the long videos. Three-wheeler, guys, I will get back to it. The 110 with the 200X fork conversion is right there. I need to do that. I need to do my big red. So get new bearings in the rear differential. I will have a riding video where I'm going to Indiana, to the Badlands, wherever it is. I don't know, some big ATV park. So there it is, people. And thank you again for watching through a very long process of this thing getting back together.